Hey guys, and happy Sunday. I know, right? 2 videos in 2 days. Let's not get crazy here, but anyway. So fall has officially been here for about 2 weeks now, and I have to say it finally hit Houston. I think they said it came in at about 3 in the morning. So a cool front came through, and it's like, I don't know. It was 61 degrees outside earlier. I think it's warm. It's definitely warmed up a little bit. But it's a lot cooler outside. It's just like this nice, crisp autumn feeling outside. So everyone's like, yes. And it's really funny because, like, on Facebook and stuff, I'm seeing all my friends, like, I'm breaking out the scarves and the boots and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't think it's that cold yet. I mean, I'm wearing sandals. And I did have a cardigan on earlier. But then I was like outside and I'm like, oh, it's kind of hot. So I took it off. Anyway, it's just a gorgeous day out. And actually, okay, can you see I've got like, all right. So one thing I really like about this apartment is that the door to the patio outside is an actual door. I had a sliding door in my last apartment, which was great, and it had a screen door, but the screen door didn't really work that well. It didn't like close. And the thing about Houston is there's a lot of bugs, and I hate bugs. So if they would just stay outside and not in my apartment, that would be great. But anyway, it's just so gorgeous outside. I was like, hey, I can finally open up my door and like have the nice cool breeze come inside. And I'm like, why not? You know, why not enjoy this beautiful weather even more, right? Right? Anyway, I think it's funny. Okay, this is a funny story. So this apartment complex, they have doors to the patios outside, or the decks or whatever. And normally there's just the door, and they said that if you want the screen door, they'll put it on, but it's going to cost you $5. Unless the person who had the apartment before you already put it on, and then in case it's there. So that happened to me. Like, my apartment already had the screen door because the person before me wanted it. So I feel like it's a little unfair to that first person because they have to pay $5, whereas me, it's just included. I don't know. I mean, not that I'm complaining, because I love having the screen door, and I love that I didn't have to pay $5 for it, but it's a little unfair to the person before me who did have to pay $5 for it. So yeah. Oh, who watched Saturday Night Live last night? I think Miley did a great job. Like, I was pretty impressed with how she was. Although here, like, I don't know if this was everybody, but at least for us, we were like 30 minutes behind schedule, because normally it starts at 10:30, and it didn't start till like 11, because they were showing the Notre Dame game, and that ran long, and then they had to do the news, because they usually do the news between whatever they have before on Saturday Night Live, and so they had to do the news, and so it was like 30 minutes delayed, but I was like exhausted by the end of it, because it was like 12:30, and I'm like an old lady now, and I gotta go to bed. But anyway, I thought it was really funny. I think she did a great job of making fun of herself, because she has had a lot of flack in these last couple of weeks, between her MTV Music Award performance and then her new video for Wrecking Ball. So I think she did a good job. And it's Sunday. It's beautiful outside. There's football. The Texans don't play until tonight. Tonight is also the Treehouse of Horrors Halloween episode for The Simpsons. It's the last one. It's a little sad. I mean, I've grown up watching that show like my whole life. I know some people are like, I can't believe you watched that as a little kid, but you know what? It was funny. So, yeah. It's just it's a gorgeous day. And I wasn't going to make a video, but I was like, oh, I feel like I've done such a great job. Or maybe it's because I've been so lazy during the week to do my makeup that I use my NARS eyeliner, the pencil liner, it's like, what do you call it? I don't know. But anyway, the eyeliner I have on now is the gel eyeliner, and that's what I used to always, well, not always, but I've used for like the last year or so. And I really like it because it gives you these nice, like, precise lines, and it doesn't smudge, it stays all day. But during the week, I'm just so tired and so lazy because I have to get it out. I gotta get my brush out. I gotta, and then I gotta clean the brush, because if you don't clean your brushes after using gel eyeliner, it gets pretty disgusting. Whereas if I just use my NARS one, it's like, choop, done. But it doesn't look as good. So maybe I'll just start going back to using, well, and the brush I had been using for my gel eyeliner broke. It wasn't that big a deal because it was an e.l.f. one and it was like $3. But I finally bought a new one, and yeah. Yeah, no, if it had been a more expensive brush, I would have been a little pissed, but it was an e.l.f. And if you don't know, e.l.f. is really cheap cosmetic. You can get it at like any drugstore, and it's like just as good as quality. They have a lot of dupes for like some really expensive makeup, so if anyone's looking for some cheaper alternatives, check out e.l.f. I mean, like I said, you can find them pretty much anywhere, Target, Walmart, your grocery store, Walgreens, wherever you shop, they'll have e.l.f. So they even sell it at Ulta. I just love how beautiful it looks outside. Anyway, I think I'm going to go now, so I hope you are having a fabulous Sunday, and I'll see you sometime in the future. Don't know when. And now I just realized there's a hole at the bottom of my screen door. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, bye guys.